Hello, ladies. Today's video is about single mothers and the men that hunt them like prey. Dramatic much, I know, but let's get into it.
If nobody wants to date single moms, how we all got boyfriends? Somebody is lying on this app because I will have my daughter in my arms and I will have somebody come ask me out. And I'll just be like, oh, well, I got a kid, right? And they're like, all right, cool. What kind of snacks you like?
Sis said somebody's lying on this app and I want answers pronto. There are two sides to this though. On one side, these men approaching might seem like they are disproving the fallacy that these manospheres and red pillars push, where they conduct massive negging on not just single mothers, women over 25, and the rest of them. But the focus today is single mothers. Disclaimer: goal of this video isn't to say that single mothers are undesirable or that every man approaching a single mother is on some nefarious agenda. No, but this is to bring awareness to the shadow side and risk factors involved with this. In my opinion, single mothers are very much desired by a lot of men. Because why would they be employing so much energy and time into negging single mothers so that they can bring them down to have easy guaranteed access to them, to their time, their energy, the structure that they've created for themselves, their lives and their babies, all these things? They are very much valuable, and if your partner can appreciate and add to it, he doesn't deserve the privilege of access to you, okay? I want us to keep this concept in mind: easy guaranteed access, because this is the crux of the matter in the majority of issues concerning relationships between men and women. The discourse that happened not long ago on TikTok concerning single mothers and child-free women, who is hated more? I think this question is simply one piece of the pie compared to the whole thing. Single, child-free, high body count, conventionally attractive, older women, younger women, women over 25, plus size women, etc. The crux of the matter is easy guaranteed access. Like predators, they target who they think is likely to fall prey, and when they meet a strong-minded opponent, their brains literally short circuits. That's why you see a lot of negging, shaming, coercion, guilt-tripping, etc. These are simply tools for psychological warfare. I personally take it as a pointer that I'm doing something right when a man gets to negging or shaming or guilt-tripping.
To her point, it's a series of things, man. Because I mean, back in my day, I understood that single, like, big women and single mothers was easy. Like, if I was ever in a dry spell and down on hard times, I knew I could always hit up a single mother or a big woman.
It's all about easy pickings, desperation, and low self-esteem that they capitalize on. Don't get mad, take notes, and act accordingly. There is this misconception that we have that it's ugly women that men prey on. I just think that that's your self-esteem, that's your ego that can blindside you to a lot. This can limit you in a very dangerous way if you have this mentality. They prey on people that they can. A man approaching is approaching you for a reason. That's why I personally do not believe in approaching men, because I have way more to lose and I need to be able to analyze if you're safe or not. Dare I say, you don't have to agree with me, but I do not believe that there's anything like an undesirable woman. Maybe she isn't mainstream ideal, that's okay. But there's nothing like an undesirable woman for the most part.
Don't get mad. This is just the truth. And with the big chicks, it was always like, I wasn't ugly. So if I dealt with them, they was just ready to go. Because they didn't know when the next time they would be hungry for attention. And then back then, they always had good personalities. Like now, they be thinking, that's here nor there. And then like single mothers, they didn't know when the next time, they be ready, always on go. That little coochie be primed and ready, boy. Them kids make that coochie immaculate. And then, boy, let a baby mama be mad at her baby daddy. Let a baby mama finally get a weekend away from them kids. Boy, you went for a good weekend, ain't it? And, single mothers tend to be attractive because they're single, but they got pregnant for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And most dudes, and you look at their baby daddies, and their baby daddies never match their preferences now, because you be like, well, what the fuck was he? And but it be them. I tell you, I call them turtle dudes. They the dudes that catch them off a bad breakup. You know what I'm saying? Catch them when they down and bad, and they just looking for some affection. They get treated right by the ugly dude. You know what I'm saying? Or pretending by it, and then he like, dang, she the baddest chick I ever had. I gotta get her pregnant. Because she wake up, because he gonna get full of himself, or she gonna wake up out of that rut and start going back to what she used to, and seeing what she used to and be like, why am I with him? And then he start either feeling himself or be like, dang, what am I going to do to control her and keep her? Because I'm not used to having bad bees. So he go get her pregnant because that's the only way that they can keep them forever. They will forever, even if they break up, they will forever tied together. And he going to normally be the problematic baby dad.
A man getting a woman pregnant still goes back to the concept easy guaranteed access, but now another component has been added, perpetual access. This falls under the easy guaranteed perpetual access. A man getting a woman pregnant to make sure that no matter what happens, he's somehow in the picture. Celebrity examples of this, especially in the year 2024, Halle Berry, and the most obvious disrespectful case study, Offset and Cardi B. When Offset tweeted, "You will always be my baby mama." It's the blatant disrespect for me. This is his ex-wife with a legally binding contract between both of them, witnessed by law and man, and he really thought he ate with that statement. Yeah, he might have shamed her temporarily, but he permanently showed his ass to the world with that statement. Another thing to note about celebrities, they are not the average person. Future tried this thing with Ciara, but it didn't have the same effect, I think around the 2010s and the rest of them. And now when people think of Ciara, 9 times out of 10, people rarely remember, Future. For the average woman, you decide to have a baby if you want, when you are comfortable. Because at the end of the day, it's not fair, but it will still come back to you. You know the saying, mommy's baby, daddy's maybe, shebang, shebang, shebang. Always make sure that you have your resources in check. If you need to leave, prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
I'm gonna need you girls with kids to realize that you ain't got that many options. You lucky we even here. I mean, options is low. You better get what you can get. You're lucky. Cause I just want y'all to think. Y'all be wanting dudes that's single, no kids, not entertaining no other female, but you got 2 baby fathers. And we supposed to pick up their responsibility and we have no kids. I just need y'all to process that, like, we don't have to be here.
What's our keyword, ladies? Easy, guaranteed access, in this case, without pushback. This sounds like a manipulation tactic to bring your defenses down since you are proven to be more of a challenge than he anticipated. A desperate measure to humble somebody. He said it himself, he doesn't have to be there. He can simply leave. You're a full-grown adult man, sir, with free will. Nobody is holding a pupil to your head and telling you that you should not move an inch. You can leave. Go in peace. These women are beginning to see through the BS, and their tolerance level is getting shorter. That's why he's employing this manipulation tactic. Keep up the good work, ladies. PSA, the way a man speaks tells you the caliber and quality of a man you are dealing with. In this video, he called women females. I just need us to take a mental note of that.
Without even realizing it, he gave the game away. You notice how many times he said lucky? That's what it is. They want you to feel lucky. They want you to feel lucky that somebody like them would want you and you have kids. Lucky that somebody like them would want you and you have a high body count. Lucky that somebody like them would want you and you're plus size. They always want you to feel lucky. Why do they want you to feel lucky? Because again, he gave the game away. You want us to be faithful? They want you to feel lucky to be with them so they could dog you out. They really want you to settle for them, but they're trying to convince you that they're settling for you. Just because she has kids doesn't mean she doesn't have standards. They always jump on the internet and try to make it seem like their preferences are every man's preferences. Not every man wants a single mother. That's true. But not every single mother wants every man either.
Did you all hear her last statement? Let me repeat it. Not every man wants a single mother. That's true. But not every single mother wants every man. Have you all noticed that most men have this entitlement mindset? That no woman is out of their league? That they are entitled to any woman that they want? That's why majority of the time manipulation is employed, as we saw in this video where negging, shaming, and reverse psychology were our featured guest artists. I'm not really shocked, or dare I even say blame them for this, because this is the play out of society's programming of men from family, media, culture, friends, elders in the community, etc. An example is the propaganda in relation to older men, that the older you are, the more access to younger women you will have. This can be partially true, don't get me wrong, because there's a particular type of older man that younger women are willing to pay attention to, but that's not always the case. Take away from this video, if nothing else, is that you have free will and agency. Society can try to tell you that you don't deserve what you have or what you want because you're a single mother or that you are an older woman or whatever. Did you guys hear about the scandal that happened in Japan a few months ago, where a politician made a proposition to abolish marriage for women after 25 years old, as well as introduce uterus removal at 30 years old? That's crazy. But anyways, just because someone is trying to break you down and get you to internalize that you deserve less for whatever conjured up reason, that doesn't mean that it's true. That's simply their opinion. You are the author of your life that determines if you take the opinion or just throw it in the trash. Because honestly speaking, that's trash. I hope you take this information and apply it in a way that benefits your life. As always, I am your host, Empress H. See you in the next video. Bye, my loves. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would like to know your thoughts on this in the comments.